All right. So we're gonna have to show you like this because we were going to show you. We were gonna show you with that, with this, you know. But we basically got it running. You see, we got that joint running at more than what it should be running. 3 gigahertz CPU, and temperatures are going back down. See, you know what I mean? Um, we'll show you the benchmark this way. You know what I mean? 46, 43, the max now. Like, it's definitely running like it should. As you can see here, this should be running at 1333 megahertz, not 1581. We got it at 3.5 gigahertz, 395 bus. This shit. No, as you can see, we got the graphics card in the background, 25. I could bring this up, show you what's going on. That, 80% fan, shit like that. This is this. So, now, this is not bad. The temperatures is not bad for this machine as of right now. See how you see it says max 98. That's because that max was at 86. So see, that's thermal throttling area. Now, when I run this test without doing it the other way, like using that, the shit's actually gonna run pretty well. Now I can put afterburner down. The highest the graphics card got was about 38 at an 80% fan speed. That's pretty good. The graphics card I'm not worried about. It's the CPU that I'm mostly worried about. The system, that's basically the DRM. That joint is really not getting too warm, As you can hear the fan, that shit is loud as shit. Oh, I didn't want to close that out. So I can show you that too. It'll basically give you a good reading. We open that. This graphics card will actually go up. It says boost 1178 from 1127, but it goes up to 1200. 12 like higher, like almost like a whole 700-800 megahertz higher than what it should go to. And before I changed the settings in Afterburner, like with this and whatever else, it was the graphics card was thermal throttling too, because on this it'll turn blue and it will say thermal limit by temperature limit. But as you can see, if you go here, you set temperature limit where you have it at 90, but you also have to make sure this is at 80. That's the fan speed. That joint is working. About, I'm shocked at of the score that it's going to get. I'm just trying to let temperatures go back down for a moment. So yeah, so we're about to run it. Let's put all this on the down thing. All that down. There's that. And we will run 3D Mark. CPU test will be the worst because, but as you can see now, that's shoot the camera. It might not, but it's getting about 47 frames per second. It's a lot smoother than it was before. Probably some way through this, it will thermal throttle due to CPU. So we're going from 80s, 60s, 50s. So let me see different type of. It's not that. So this camera is terrible. Maybe at a darker point, we'll see what happens with the frame rate. Okay. So we're getting 90s, 100 frames. So let's go do this test now. It's terrible. So we're like locked pretty much at 40. At once I get my cooler today in the mail. Oh yeah, we can feel the heat from the CPU in this bitch. So it's getting about this. It just couldn't handle. Oh. Now this is the worst part. This is a CPU test, and yeah, this is the worst part that you're gonna get. So yeah, she's definitely overclocked. Oh, God. So you can see here, this is the CPU test. This is what happens when we do the CPU test. Isn't the best, but the GPU is rendering. I'm shocked that this shit even does what it's supposed to be doing. Oh, there we go. See, 83. You see, she's getting 85, 89, 91. Maybe 160 frames. That's crazy. 188. And this shit's all on max. You would think you would get a bottleneck with this shit because of a GTX 960 and a Core 2 quad, but that slight higher overclock, you know, I'll show you the temperatures once this all gets done. So this is getting 70. Yeah, I mean that's not bad. But remember this processor is from like 2008. Quad core, not the best quad core, you know. It is a quad core. I have to say that this is. I've seen benchmarks of a Phantoms of the Phantom 2 AMD times 4, and it's nowhere near as good as, say, this processor. All right. So we got a 17,000. As you can see, the CPU score is a 3,000. I could get it to 5,000. It says that's what it should get, but you know. So as you can see, the graphics card was throttling. And let's see, VRAM. So it wasn't thermal throttling, but it was doing limit by reliability of voltage. So that's good to know, you know. So as you can see, the temperature of the graphics wasn't that bad. So the core, it'll give you, so the highest was a 98. Core 0, 100. And CPU was at 8, so the package was at 86. So, I mean, then if we go to Afterburner, it's going to show me. So the highest was a 57, 45. So yeah, that's, you know, everything I put down here. You can see, you know, 47. The GPU wasn't really spiking. Now exit out of that. That should drop down while we open it. And yeah, back to that. At 30, and as you can see, the processors are returning to its normal load. System is now at 30. motherboard. But yeah, the joint definitely did its job. But later on today, we will show this computer. A Frankenstein model with the water cooler and see if that makes a difference. See if we can raise the CPU to 4 gigahertz. That's that jump. Yep, that's that. I'll shoot back at 47.